Hey friends, how's it going? My name is Gabby. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing another very exciting come book shopping with me vlog with my mom, where we explore another cute little town in Washington state. If you are new to my channel, I've basically started this series in 2021 where me and my mom visited different towns in the state of Washington to explore a bunch of different local bookstores that we've never been to before. And so over the last 2 years or so, we've done a few of these videos now where we just go and visit a local town that has a few different bookstores that I've looked up, and we just kind of get to see the different areas in Washington that have local independent bookstores, because Washington is a state that is packed full with some independent bookstores, and so I kind of wanted to make it my goal to just kind of visit most of the bookstores in Washington. And so in today's video, we're going to be visiting a few different bookstores that are in Edmonds and Linwood area of Washington, which is a little bit of a decent drive for us. You know, it's about a hour 30 to 2 hour drive for us, but I'm so excited to take you there. I think it's going to be so much fun. But before we do jump into the video, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to HelloFresh for sponsoring today's video. HelloFresh takes the hassle out of mealtime this spring by delivering fresh, pre-proportioned ingredients right to your door, so you can skip all the checkout lines and your grocery runs all together and get out in the sun more this spring because HelloFresh has dinner covered. I think one of the biggest perks for me with HelloFresh is that the food waste goes way down, because with every HelloFresh meal you get all the ingredients that you need for that meal in pre-proportioned sizes, so you're not going to be wasting anything, you're not going to have anything left over at the end. And by having those pre-proportioned ingredients, it can cut down on your food waste by up to 23% compared to your average grocery shopping, which is good for the planet and it's good for your wallet. And HelloFresh keeps your taste buds on your toes with over 40 different recipes and 100 seasonal and convenience items to choose from each week. There really is something for everyone, no matter what your kind of lifestyle might look like. It's really great too because it does not matter if you are a pro in the kitchen or if you're not, because I would say I'm definitely not a pro in the kitchen, but with HelloFresh they make it so easy because you just follow the most basic step-by-step directions. They even have pictures. They really make it easy for someone like me who's not that good at cooking. And I always feel like I learn so much too anytime that I make meals with HelloFresh. I feel like it's really helped me become a better cook because I'm a lot more knowledgeable about how to make certain meals now. Last night I ended up making one of my absolute favorite dishes from HelloFresh. It's this one-pan Santa Fe pork tacos. This is probably one of my favorite meals that I've ever made with HelloFresh. I was actually so excited to see this meal get delivered, and this is a meal that is ready so quick. It literally only takes 20 minutes to make these tacos, and these tacos, oh my goodness, the flavor on this meat is insane. It is so freaking good. My sister and her boyfriend got home shortly after I finished making this, and so Obed was trying some of the meat himself, and he was like, oh my god, that is so good. And I was like, I know. This one is my number one recommendation for if you're wanting to try HelloFresh and you're not sure which meals to get. I would highly recommend these Santa Fe pork tacos. Oh my god, top tier. So you can go to HelloFresh.com and use my code gabbyreads50 for 50% off, plus your first box ships free. And once again, if you missed it, listen closely, that's a great deal. If you go to HelloFresh.com, use my code gabbyreads50 for 50% off and your first box ships free. That's amazing. Thank you so much to HelloFresh for sponsoring today's video, and now let's get on to the book shopping vlog, shall we? So as mentioned in today's book shopping vlog, I'm going to be going to pick up my mom on the way, and then we're going to head down to Edmonds, where we're going to stop at the first bookstore, which is going to be called the Never-ending Bookstore. And we're going to be going to 3 of the local bookstores in the Linwood and Edmonds kind of area. So let's get to it, shall we? Hello, we have made it to the first destination of the day. Yeah. This one is called the Never-ending Bookshop, and apparently they have some new and used books. Yeah. So we're gonna go and check it out. Yeah, it looks really cute.
It's right in the middle of many, I don't know, strip.
Yeah, it's like in the middle of like a strip mall, like mini
Pilates is next door.
Little area here. It looks super cute.
Really cute.
And this town that we're in right now is like a really cute, kind of like small beachy vibes town, but there's like a lot of trees everywhere. And it's really beautiful. It's like typical beautiful Washington town, you know?
Love it.
So let's check it out.
Let's go.
what's up? We just got out of the bookstore, and that was a really cute, really adorable bookstore. We just talked to the owner for like 20 minutes.
She's published a few books.
Yeah, she's published a few books, and she was also just like really cool, let us know about a lot of things that are going on in like the Seattle area, like a whole like book crawl, you know, bookstore situation. It sounds really cool. I ended up getting Highly Suspicious and Unfairly Cute by Talia Hibbert, which this is the latest from Talia Hibbert. It's actually her first young adult romance. You might recognize her from the Get a Life Chloe Brown. You know, she has like the sisters romance books that I really enjoyed, and so I've been so curious to check out her first young adult. Young adult is usually pretty like hit or miss for me, but you know, with Talia Hibbert, like, come on. I've got to give it a shot, right? I think we're gonna
recommend if you can come here.
Yeah.
She's really really into fantasy and what was the other?
Yeah, like into like sci-fi, romance, fantasy.
Romance, yeah.
Yeah, she's really passionate and just
Very
really really awesome to talk to.
It was fun.
So I think we're going to hit up, there's another local bookstore just around the corner from here. It's about 10 minutes and it's called Edmonds Bookshop. So we're gonna go check that one out next. So let's do it. We are back from Edmonds Bookshop, and that was super cute. I love in those bookstores, like those independent kind of bookstores, when they have like the tags on each one of the books that are like the bookseller recommendations. I just think it was so cute and so like personable, and that bookshop was so crowded. Yeah, there was a lot of people in there, which was really cool to see.
I guess, or whatever. They also had autographed books.
Yeah, they had like signed books. It seems like they have a lot of like author events that they do there.
It's
I
really
noticed
a darling community.
Yeah, it was really nice. And I ended up picking up Something Wild and Wonderful, which is a romance. I actually haven't even heard of this, but I recognize that it's by Anita Kelly, which is the author of, what is it, Love and Other Disasters, I think is what that one was called, which is a romance that I read last year. And even though I wasn't the biggest fan of that one when I read it, I remember thinking like, oh, I would definitely read another book by that author. And this one is another like queer romance story. I think this one's between two men, but this one just, I don't know, it sounded cute. And it also says it's about their journey on the Pacific Crest Trail, which is like, you know, if you remember the book Wild, yeah, Wild, that's where she was. Really? For the Wild book. Yeah, it was the Pacific Crest Trail. And so I'm like, I would definitely like to read more about the Pacific Crest Trail. So I just decided to pick it up. I don't know why I'm just picking up romances today, but they just sound really good. So I think now we're going to head out and grab some lunch. I think we're going to go to this spot called Dick's, which is a burger spot that a lot of, you know, Washington people say is comparable to In-N-Out. So like, I don't know about that, you know, because we are originally from California and In-N-Out is kind of like our jam.
Yeah.
But according to the locals here, people are saying Dick's is like the equivalent of the In-N-Out for Washington. So like, it's a lot to live up to. We haven't tried it yet, so I mean, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. So let's go. Alright, let's see what the hype's all about. Alright, so we've got the fries, the burgers, and I got a Sprite. What are your first thoughts?
Not bad.
Not bad? Weird thing with this place is that you can't like customize your order at all. Like you just have to go and be like, oh, I'll take this cheeseburger, and you can't like say no this or no that or whatever, because they're already like pre-made, or they're like made, like they're just making them so quick, which is cool because it's ready like right away essentially, but it's also like, what the heck? So I don't know about that, but
bring your own condiments.
I mean, it's good. These fries are pretty good though.
Okay, good.
Okay, we have finished with the Dick's burgers, and they were all right. Mom's not a fan. They were okay.
I mean, they're plain. All it is cheeseburger and a bun.
Yeah, they were just fine. Definitely no In-N-Out. Can't say for sure.
I don't know why they're comparing.
Yeah,
Maybe
but the fries were, I mean, the fries were good.
Yeah.
I definitely enjoyed the fries. Anyways, we are done eating. We're gonna head over to Half Price Books, which is in the area, which is very exciting because we don't have a Half Price Books close to where we live, sadly. Very unfortunate, because I would love to have a local Half Price Books.
Yeah.
Because the books are cheap, you can sell your books there. It's just like all around a great time.
That's like a mini heaven for you.
Yeah, basically. But yeah, Dick's was okay. I don't know. I don't really totally get the hype. I mean, I think it is cool that it's like a drive-up spot, but it's also like, it sucks that you have to eat in your car. Like, they have nowhere out here where you can like eat.
Yeah.
Like, I think it'd be cool if they put some like tables out here or something. I don't know. Like, we do have like drive-up spots like closer to where we live that are just like cuter and like more aesthetic, and the food is like better too. So like, I don't know.
It was a thing to do.
Yeah, it was a cool experience to try, and also the biggest positive I can say is that it's very cheap. Like, oh my gosh, we both got burgers, fries, and a drink, and it was only $15. Like, that is a lot cheaper than most of the burger spots around here, especially for like a quick, I don't know, like it's about as cheap as McDonald's, to be honest, but it's like a little bit, like the quality's nicer than McDonald's. So like, I mean, at least there's that. So anyways, not that you care that much about our opinion about Dick's. That was our review, and now we're gonna go to Half Price Books. Let's go.
It was fun. I
was
had a
fun.
good time.
Did you have a blast?
I had a blast.
Me too.
I think Safeway and
Yeah, we had a whole lot of
the lunch
adventures.
were like the highlights.
For sure.
But the bookstores are really cute. I can't wait to do more.
Yeah. What'd
Yeah.
you get?
From my aunt.
You got a gigantic crossword book.
Gigantic. And it's
Amazing.
nice because look, but
Wow.
you know what's really nice?
Wow.
Answers.
Ooh.
So,
no cheating.
No, not me.
No cheating.
Not me. I do my
Dang.
Wordle, that's enough, but this is
Oh,
for my aunt.
Cute.
Yeah, I try to keep one up every day with my husband.
Love.
Yeah.
Thanks for filming.
Okay, thanks for having me, babe.
Okay, hello. I am back home from a really fun day out shopping with my mom. It was, a long day. It's about 5:30 at night and we just got home because, that area where we were at is about a 2-hour drive, there and back. So it was a long day, but it was a good day. And, in that half price books, I pretty much just blacked out. I pretty much just blacked out and I got a whole bunch of things. So I do have an exciting little book haul moment for you. As you saw earlier today, I did end up getting Highly Suspicious and Unfairly Cute when I was at that first bookstore, and then I got Something Wild and Wonderful when I was at that second bookstore, and so I started with these two. And then when I was at Half Price Books, dude, oh my god, I was going insane because they had so many books there that I've been wanting. For example, they had Thank You for Listening by Julia Whelan, and this one was only $7.99, okay, for Half Price Books. I cannot believe how cheap. I mean, they're literally half price, so I just kind of went insane and I bought a lot of things. But yeah, Thank You for Listening. Oh my gosh, this is a romance that I've been wanting to read for such a long time. I'm so glad they had it there because now I feel like I'll actually read this at some point soon, and it's gonna be a great time, I can already tell. And then I also ended up getting The No-Show by Beth O'Leary. This one was also $7.99, and this is a romance that I've been hearing about. It's about 3 women who seemingly have nothing in common, find that they're involved with the same man in this rom-com. And even though I wasn't the biggest fan of The Flat Share by this author, I've just been really interested in checking this one out. Excuse me. Sorry, Tank is just sniffing. I just got home, so he's super excited. And then, oh my gosh, you guys, I didn't even realize that this was out yet, but I got Spy Family Volume 9, which I'm guessing Volume 9 just came out because I had no idea that this was even out yet. I think it actually did just come out in March, maybe. And so, oh my gosh, this one was also discounted. It was only $7.99, which these mangas are usually about $10, I think. So I'm so excited that I got my hands on the new Spy Family. Let's fucking go. I can't wait to read this one. I also got a hardcover copy of One of Us is Lying. This one is a young adult thriller that I've actually heard such great things about over the years, and this is one that I've just never gotten around to reading. I don't often read a lot of young adult thrillers, but this is one that I continue to hear about to this day. And this one was only $8.99 for the hardcover, so I just thought why not, Ooh, look at that, she's red underneath the dust jacket. But yeah, this copy is really nice. I also didn't realize how thick this book would be, so I'm definitely really curious to check this one out. And then I have 2 more books that I got. So another one that I bought was The Other Family. This one is a thriller that I've been hearing about again for a couple of years. This one just says the watcher knows who you are and what you did. And this one was there also for only $8.49, only a few bucks. And so I'm so excited to have found this one there. I don't know, ever since this book published, I've been super curious about it. And so when I saw it there, I was just okay, that's amazing. And then the last book that I ended up getting is The Stand-In, which this one is once again another romance. I know you're why are you getting so many romances? This is another romance that I've had my eye on for such a long time, and it looks so freaking cute. This one was only $7.49, it was so freaking cheap. I don't know, it sounds like it's gonna be cute, and I'm obsessed with this cover. Every time I've seen this cover in a bookstore, I've been oh my god, I need it. And then I'm no, I don't need it, but I want it. And then when I saw it there for only $7, I was okay, I'm getting it because how cute is this? It was also so sweet, because as we were leaving the half price books, I noticed there's a huge music section in half price books, and I don't get to go to half price books very often, so I don't get to browse around in there very often, but I noticed right when I was walking past that music section, I saw one of BTS's albums, the BTS Persona album, and I was oh my god! Since I'm a new BTS fan, I don't have a lot of their older albums, and I don't really have many of their albums, period. And so it was really cool to see some of their old albums, and I was flipping through them. I ended up finding this whole K-pop section in the music store, and they had a ton of BTS albums, they had a ton of GOT7 albums, they had Monsta X, they had 17, just a bunch of stuff there. I was oh my gosh, so I was kind of going crazy. crazy. And my mom was so kind to get me Map of the Soul 7 because this is like my favorite BTS album and I didn't own it before. And like, can you believe how freaking huge this is? Like, oh my god, it's larger than life. And like, no, I don't think they've kept the photo cards in here. Like, whoever resold this, you know, to Half Price Books, they definitely took the photo cards out of here. But there's still like so much in here. Like, there's this giant poster. There's like the original like booklet stuff is all in here. And I'm just so freaking excited. Like, what the heck? So I'm so excited to have found so many BTS albums that are like, I was about to go crazy and like buy all of them. But then I was like, okay, I don't need them. But maybe one day I will come back and get more of those because, isn't it beautiful? Like, this is stunning. Anyways, this is the official book haul for the day. We've got a lot of romance. We have a lot of romance happening here. We have a few thrillers, and then I do have this manga on the top, as well as, you know, the BTS album. Like, it was just a really great day. I had a really great time, and I hope you had a great time watching as well. You'll have to let me know if you've read any of these books that I just bought today, and if you have, what are your thoughts on them? And let me know if you're still loving these, you know, book shopping vlogs where I kind of like explore different areas of Washington. I think I'm definitely planning on at least doing one more this summer. So you can definitely look forward to this, you know, series that I'm continuing to do. I just have so much fun getting to explore like new areas in Washington, and that area that we were in today was just so beautiful. All around there is so beautiful. Like, everywhere that I've gone to in Washington, I just think is absolutely stunning. Like, there's trees everywhere. It's just gorgeous. Thank you so much for watching as always, and I will see you very soon with another video. Bye.